this here. All right, now everything is set up. Sandra, how are you doing? Everything fine, Sandra? So, just as usual, let's wait a few seconds. Enjoy your picture there, your good picture. And then we are able to start. Will be quite interesting. A shorter one today, like at max really 45 minutes today only. We got quite a lot of stuff to handle. Some good news, a new dashboard update is there. Not uploaded yet, but I will double check everything later. So really looking forward to this one. And we did release, give me a second. Wait, I can actually open it here as well. Yes, all right. So I have it for later. Perfect. So as I said, dashboard update is there. Let's see if they have been able to fix like everything. I hope so, because then I can go and update the actual fund and everything. As we can see, or as we are all aware of, right? Yesterday the market took a little hit, or not just a little one, but at least it did recover quite well. Did find a good resistance there at, I think BTC it was around 30,400, around this one. This mark BNB, it was a little bit over $300 per BNB. Of course, a lot of people were taking advantage of buying into this blue chips at the low prices and everything, right? So let's see. Looks very interesting. Looks very interesting now for the market. Let's double check. Double check this one. Still in extreme fear, but as we saw, it did recover quite well. So at least I think in the next update the number will be a little bit higher again than sitting in this extreme fear. This was of course from let's say today and yesterday together. Depends on the actual time zone and everything. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I was sitting or is sitting at quite a low fear and greed index, but it looks all right. Right, nothing to super worry about. So let's see. But of course, also be sure of this part. It's like every time when the market takes a hit, the projects are taking a hit as well. And with this, you see the chats overall getting very silent, AMA attendance getting very low and stuff like this. But it's all right, right? So Sandra seems like if you stay the only one, we can have our private AMA today. So if you have any questions, just shoot them out, right? Let's see. I didn't check the Meta Ruffy poll until yet. Looks pretty much like a go-to for Meta Ruffy itself. Connor, how are you doing? 76% until now for Meta Ruffy to add into the fund. It's quite good, right? Quite good, because the prices actually are very, very good to buy in to various things with the hit we took yesterday. Whoop whoop, yes. You hyped Connor. So, but let's see. I'm really looking forward. I really hope they did fix the biggest flaws. Sure hope so. What? My wallet hurts. Can I receive some funds? Oh, yeah, I sure believe that, Connor. Not only your wallet. I don't want to open my ledger live. Can tell you. That's why I just leave it closed, right? It's better right now. You opened it for the first time in 2 weeks. Bad timing, Connor. Bad timing. Smart choice, definitely. Just leave the wallets closed for now, right? Until the market decides to recover a little bit. Yeah, but very bad timing. Can I receive some funds? Now, surely, like with Project X, if we do well there, then the first distribution from the fund shouldn't be super far away, can tell you. Shouldn't be super far away. Yeah, in the charts too. Yeah, definitely, definitely. These markets are no fun to sit in. I just have to figure out this new coin. BNB was a learning experience for me. Yeah. Avalanche, yes, Avalanche. You only need to make sure that you actually buy the C chain AVAX. This is for smart contracts. But you shouldn't run into huge problems. For example, if you use MetaMask, there is surely absolutely no problem there. I just German men I have never met. Maybe we will meet in the future. No, but it looks like. Let me open this right now. Give me a second. Where was it? Here was it. Actual tokenomics post. As you are aware, there will be an AMA from the Core Beast team at Thursday at 9 p.m. UTC. Basically, you could say 2 hours later than our usual AMA. Should fit pretty good in the time zones. Here is this little teaser poster I was allowed to share, right? As you can see, of course, taxes are there. Buy tax 10%, sell tax 15%. A little bit about the Project X features. I do not want to go into detail there, right? I want this for the actual core team. They will go into detail there, and some other, let's say, teasers on on this one, right? I'm very excited about Project X coming up. All the details, of course, will be revealed, so everyone is able to make his choice appropriately. MB, how are you doing? You're also excited. Yeah, I can tell you, I think everyone is excited to see this. And we will see. We will see, right? It's coming together pretty awesome. A lot of very skilled people are working on this project, on the branding, getting the rates done. I can tell you what I've seen so far. I'm very bullish for Beast, right? Yeah, and as you know, right, we are involved. BD Capital is involved, so I consider it completely safe, right? Have you dropped the name? No. Won't be a name drop there yet. Yet. Nah. The guys also won't be able to tickle the name out of me. No. Won't happen. Won't share the actual name. So I saw some questions flowing around. Well, let me see. It wasn't that here from Neverlock. So will Project X affect banks in any way? Yeah, kind of, right? Kind of. Not in a negative way. But it will affect banks like indirectly, because the whale fund is actually the biggest shareholder, right? So this is the biggest impact Project X will have on the fund. The best part about it is that our fund doesn't need to actually invest money because the fund is receiving kind of a team vesting there, a team allocation. This team vesting is the biggest wallet holder. It will stay the biggest wallet holder. It's good in one way because people can be sure that the whale fund won't dump on Project X. And in other reasons, it will also receive a lot of the actual income. Is the fund similar to whale fund? No, definitely not. It's structured in a very specific way, in a very specific theme. In a way, because we did also like took a look at the possibilities there, and of course Project X. Now let me think what I can actually say, right? I don't want to leak too much, but Project X needs to generate yield fast, like in a rather fast way, to be able to pay out yield very fast, right? This is like the main goal the core team has from Project X, to actually create yield very fast, right? That way, this goal is very, very good, because this way people will actually receive the fund yield. As you also see on the Project X features, there's some staking involved, NFTs involved, stuff like that. I can already tell you, don't be scared. This won't be like a art only NFT or stuff like this, but the details will follow, right? Details will follow. But not similar, can tell you, not similar. The whale fund is a very special approach, especially now, since it's working as this roof fund. It's a very, very special approach to having a fund. And very spread out throughout the crypto space. The only theme really applying to the whale fund or to our whale fund is the passive income, right? This is our only theme. With the future, this is also why the company registration is so important, with the potential of buying real assets in the future, right? This is one of the biggest things for the whale fund actually. Max buy 50,000 tokens. Just the initial sale. Just the initial sale. This is just the rate initially. Now don't count it because we actually did the mistake. Just a little disclaimer there. If people are doing the math, they're saying 50,000 tokens, 1 BNB. Don't take it from or compare it to the total supply, which is 75 million. Just take a look. The actual trade supply is only 35%, because 25% are held back for exchange listings, for marketing and stuff like this, and 40% are actually backed up for the staking protocol. So of course, just take the circulating supply, and then you can calculate the appropriate percentage there for the holdings. But it's a rather good rate there for the allocations, can tell you. Especially since it's, of course, completely tax-free. It has the bonus on top of it. So very, very good one there. If they explain the passive income and notes in their AMA, I would be grateful. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Don't worry. Don't worry. Max wallet size will be around 1.5%. 1.5% wallet for me then. I mean, it's a good goal, right? It's a good goal. We had one person in banks, it was actually, who did reach the max wallet size in banks, and we did start as a very low cap pre-sale, right? And we had, if I remember, yes, it was 4%, the max wallet size, and he did reach this. And I can tell you, when we pumped, this person did pump a lot. Why only 1.5% if you could have multiple wallets with 1.5? Yeah, true. Of course, you can have multiple wallets, right? The thing always is, if people, for example, if you take BSC now, if you go into BSC scan and you search up a certain contract and then look at the actual holders there, right? A lot of people get very scared if they see a lot of random wallets, like no wallets which are directly connected to the team, for example, for the exchange backing or exchange reserve. If they see a lot of wallets with a lot of high percentages there, they will get, yeah, kind of scared. Of course, you always have the option to buy multiple wallets, right? We cannot stop someone from buying into Project X with multiple wallets, also for banks as well. But then again, I have to. Your top was 1.7%. It's kind of, it's rather big, right? Very big, Connor. 1.7%. Kind of a very big wallet. A whale, Connor the whale. But also, Sandra, it's let's say not that easy to reach a max wallet, right? It's true, when I'm analyzing a project, if I see someone with 3% plus of the supply, it is kind of red flag for me. Yeah, definitely. This is also the reason, right? Why it is so important to get the rates actually right. I was looking at the top, was very tempting. Can tell you. Can fully understand you there, Connor. Yeah, but exactly, Sandra, right? This is something you need to watch out for. This is why you want to have these wallets at a smaller size. Of course, you cannot by any means stop anyone of buying multiple wallets. If he really wants to, he can buy multiple wallets and stuff, right? But then again, you need to keep it at a healthy balance. The day will come again. Definitely, definitely. Don't worry. We should be aware of the general market, right? So basically, let's say it this way, most of the projects out there are sitting in a very tough dip. Then, of course, in our case, we had a lot of profit taking on top of everything. So basically, we had this very, very big increase, this vertical movement up, already against the market, right? I exactly remember BNB was dropping like crazy and we were pumping like crazy. It was very exciting. But then again, of course, at some point people take profits. Now the market is kind of a not so healthy stage over the past few weeks. The Ukraine war was hitting, the inflation overall is not looking very nice, right? Very tough conditions right now, but I still think we are holding up the flag very, very good, right? Nothing to worry about. And I would also say the bank's holders can totally assure you they don't need to be scared, at least from one side. As you may know already, we handle BD Capital as kind of the mother company, right? So in the future, we will rather build up a lot of stuff around BD Capital. Let's say, for example, take a look at Project X, right? This is another project we have heavy influence in. And of course, we want this to be a success because our whale fund is like the biggest holder there, right? So if this project is able to boost our whale fund up, and we get a hang on the actual work there as strategic advisors, we can replicate this method, of course, right? And this will boost banks like automatically. Or even if it doesn't boost banks, right? At some point, the fund will hand out rather big rewards, or I wouldn't say rewards, but hand out rather big yield there, which is exciting in itself. And for us, it really, the market cap or anything doesn't really matter. Especially once the company is created and registered, this is our foundation for the future, right? You need a strong foundation, and then you are able to build up something rather big on top of it. But we'll see, right? Nothing to be said about in this general market right now. We use these times. So if you haven't already, vote please in the Meta Ruffy poll. I will just, give me a second, do it this way. Because this is also one big bonus, right? So we have Project X upcoming for the fund, but then again, our normal investments, they don't stop, right? They don't stop. And this is also a very big bonus of handling the things the way we are doing at the moment. And I can tell you, Connor, if the day comes, or not if, but at the time of this day coming, I think you will hit a higher wallet. When, when, sir? When are we pumping, sir? When truck? You have one. Which one you have, Connor? I remember this back in the very, very early days when I think we were bouncing between 100 and 140k market cap with banks after launch, when the initial, let's say, early buy pressure was away. I saw this a lot. When truck. Shitty F150 that always breaks. Yeah, I know this feeling, right? Like, it's the same thing with cars as well. There's always something you could fix, or you should fix, or something which is just not working anymore, and it's just annoying, right? That's starts fishing now. Yeah, we will watch it. But now back to the AMA, because the time is ticking already. So basically, very important. I will set up the countdown again for Thursday, 9 p.m. UTC. This is the time in which the core team of Beast will come over. You can now take a look at this tokenomics poster. It's also pinned in our Telegram. Take a deep look at the features, right? There is already like a lot standing there for the details, and prepare your questions for the core team of Beast, right? They are great people. Very skilled. Very skilled. Can tell you, it is a lot of not only fun, but the actual working process is very smooth with them. And this is also something which is very, very, like, super important, right? Can tell you, I think this core team will bring Beast to a good push, to a very good push, right? Because then again, this is no secret. With the fund running there, a lot is dedicated into the fund itself. They will, of course, talk about it in the AMA itself. But if the fund is able to grow rather fast to a rather big number, which is like one of the main focuses there, and you also see a lot of yield coming there. And also from the core structure, right? A lot of potential there. And what is like the best part about it is actually Avalanche chain, right? I really like the Avalanche chain. But let's see for Thursday, right? Be sure you're there on Thursday. On Saturday, sorry, right after the AMA on Thursday, they will open up the socials, or let's say at least the main hub and some other socials. Then the seed round will start on Saturday, and then like the whole process starts to really begin, right? So very excited for this one. One thing I can already tell you for the seed round, because we already talked about these things, max contribution will be 1 BNB for the seed round. If you want to invest more, you can send more in the seed round itself. Let's say, for example, 2 BNB, right? You will get the rate for the seed round for 1 BNB, but the overflow will automatically go into the private sale. Unless the private sale is also like filled, then you will of course get your money back. 19 UTC. Let me double check. No, it is 9 p.m. UTC. So just let me write it in here. So like this, 21 UTC. 21 UTC it is. On Thursday. And then on Saturday, seed round starts, and then the whole process will actually start, right? 1 second. All right. So for the dashboard, I will update you guys as well with the actual dashboard. I will take a look later once I have time after the first, or not first, but next meeting. Then I will take a look at the updated dashboard, and I sure hope like all the flaws are fixed by then, and that we can actually not migrate but update the current dashboard here, because it's very nice, can tell you. Also, if you didn't already, check out this one, this investor dashboard. You might, with this old version, you might run into trouble sometimes with loading. Just be patient there. But it is actually very, very nice to use. You have a lot of things you can play around here with. You can use indicators and stuff like this. This is very nice to use it. I didn't see that the time was in the poster. Don't worry, Sandra. Just ask, and we will answer, right? All right. Otherwise, I say, like, honestly, I'm glad here Bitcoin found kind of a floor. Honestly, I'm relieved about this one. I hope the market keeps up this way. I will take a look at this one as well once it updates again. But I really think with the market right now, this number should be higher again with the next update. At least I hope so, right? At least I hope so. Because yesterday, like literally, if you took a look at the order books, the buys coming in, they were sometimes like instantly eaten up by sells just pumping in. And this is always a bad thing to happen. All right. So, as I said, today, I rather quick one, because we are on a very, very tough schedule at the moment, with a lot of different stuff coming in parallel. If you have any questions, just send them to us, write them in the chat, right? Be sure to take part in the MetaRafi poll. After the MetaRafi poll, a few days after, the next poll for BSC will appear. So stay updated, right? These are some, it's like bad to say, but some good times for the fund to actually buy in, right? All right, people. Otherwise, I would say big thank you for participating. Sorry for the AMA today being like kind of short, but I don't know if you can hear it also. I need to like how do you say it in English? Look a little bit after my voice. I have a little bit of a infection. Nothing bad, but you need cold and flu style kind of, right? No, but it's all right. It's all right. Nothing really bad, but I cannot talk like super long. But yes, thank you. And if there is anything coming up, please just let us know. Any questions? And otherwise, be sure to be there on Thursday, 9 p.m. Right? It's gonna be very exciting. All right, people. Thank you and bye bye. Right?